but the major justification is ensuring marriageability. If she's not cut, nobody's interested. They think that she's sexually active. A girl who is cut would be submissive to her husband. She shouldn't be really active. In our contexts, primary education, girls' attendance may be outnumbered than boys. But immediately when girls reach like grade 7, 8, it starts as an issue, it's a problem because she has to assume responsibilities, including marrying early. So the more you go at higher, you find less and less women. And if that's the case, you find less women also in the university. And not only that, as a patriarchal kind of society, seeing women in the leadership is very difficult.
In our community, it's really tough being a woman and being educated. Is you find it really rare, and if you are lucky enough and you get educated, it's really hard to be accepted by the society because you're a woman.
68.5% of Ethiopian girls are sexually abused. 68.5% of Ethiopian girls, not women, girls, are sexually abused. Does God care about the brokenhearted? I believe that women have a special authenticity and a special authority to speak to those 68.5% of girls who grow into women who are asking, is there a loving God? Women can do that better than men, full stop. Women can speak to suffering in Ethiopia, unlike men can. There are too few women leaders in theology shaping the perspectives and preaching and practice of churches in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a country of 100 million people, but right now here at X we have one full-time Ethiopian female faculty member. That means one woman theologian for 100 million people.
Women are not that much, empowered and well-trained in Ethiopia. Who is going to address the women's concern?
My name is Sabla Daniel. I am married. I have 3 beautiful children and we live in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. And I'm a Langham scholar. I'm the first woman in my denomination to get a PhD. I serve at the Ethiopian Graduate School of Theology as a full-time faculty, and I am involved in eradicating harmful traditional practices, and one of them is female genital mutilation. It's very important to give women voice. I once read a quotation, there's no such thing as voiceless, but people's voice is either ignored or they are silenced. I believe in teaching students because I know that they would bring change. As one person, I can't go everywhere, but my students go to different places. Some of them work for government, some work for non-governmental organizations, some have their own businesses. So when you train one person, that person is going to multiply himself or herself in various ways.
Dr. Sabla is one of my instructor, my professor at ICAS. The first time that I saw her name to start with on the board of who's giving the course, I was like, yay, finally we got a woman, When I think of theology, it's more of, for me, I found it more enlightening. To give an analogy, to put light on a dark room, you can see where the wrong things are, where the messy things are. In my ministry, I've been involved with the youth for the last 7 years. More of what I learned from her and here helps me to provide a proper meal for the young people. Being a woman by itself, it makes me feel like, okay, I can be like her, I can teach theology.
In our effort to eradicate harmful traditional practices, especially female genital mutilation, training women here in Addis, and after I gave the training, one woman stood up and she told us her story, and that she was cut when she was 10 years old, and how painful life has been after that.
I felt the pain for myself, but at the meeting I saw others did not grasp the intensity or the pain or the damage it causes on girls.
So she joined the team that was giving training, and because of her testimony, she was so brave, courageous. She said she would give it wherever because she wants this practice to be stopped. The training, coupled with her testimony, brought a big change.
Seble gave me a platform to stand before thousands of religious leaders and share the severity of female genital mutilation. Because of my testimony, people have made vows to go back to their villages and teach others to stop this practice. Before all of this, I was too afraid to speak about this. But now Seble has given me a platform for my voice.
Ethiopia needs more women-trained doctors like Dr. Seble, because when men speak about female genital mutilation and other related issues, the question repeatedly raised by the participants is, where are the women?
The world is full of injustice. The world is full of dictators and full of poverty. Injustice can be broken by justice. I think we need strong people with a strong theological foundation that needs to change this country. That's like my hope.
Having PhD meant a lot for me. It gave me a unique voice. Because of this training, so many doors are open now for me. And I just want to say thank you to Langham because of what you have done for me. I am who I am now, and I am able to touch so many lives. You continue to support me, and I want to say thank you. Is that good? Good. Uh-huh.